Good morning, welcome back to my channel, Loving Life Mallorca. Today we're going to do a big film today. I'm going to start off Cala Millor, which is behind me, then we're going to go on to Coma and then off to Cala Bona to have a little look around. It's going to be a lovely day. Hope you come for the walk, it's going to be great. So it's just like normal, I'm going to start my walk by going down to the beach, have a look at the sand and just see what's going on, have a look at the sea. And then we're going to start making our way up, ending up Cala Bona. So I'm just looking from the beach, looking back up to the main area I've just walked down. Everywhere's slowly getting ready for the season. As you can hear behind me, there's a jet washing the restaurant down outside. So let's come and have a look. It does look lovely, doesn't it? There's a few clouds in the sky, as you can see here. It's nice to have a few people on the beach, isn't there? Looks like a few people swimming over there. So, on the sands now, so the mask is off. Just going to go have a little walk over to the sea edge. Certainly looks lovely, doesn't it, the sea? It's just, I just love listening to it. In a few weeks' time, hopefully, this beach is going to be pretty mobbed, isn't it? So I've left the beach behind now, the sands for 2 seconds. I'm just going to walk around the corner here to see if there's anything around here worth looking at. It's all been fenced off. There are some people down the end overlooking. Recently it's all closed off because they're doing a little bit of maintenance to the footpath. Sea does look lovely and clear, doesn't it? Beautiful colour. Today I'm making a full film apart from the drone with my GoPro, the whole film this is, and my new microphone, which is the Rode, cordless Rode. So I'm quite excited to find out if the sound quality is any better. I've got my mask on again, so it probably will sound a bit muffled. Just following the path round now. Come out to another little secluded beach. You saw that on the corner of the drone footage. God, I can't get over what a lovely day it is. It was quite chilly earlier. I still don't think it's quite warm enough for me, this is, to actually get in the sea. But I've seen a lot of people are actually getting in the sea and having a little swim. There's lots of little shops and cafes just around here, and there's even this little children's playing area with a few bits. None of it's open yet. just look lovely. Nice lot of seating area as well here, isn't there, which is quite nice. And this is the children's play area. I mean, when I was younger, I would have loved to have go on something like this. Let's start walking on now. We've got so much to cover today. In the summer round here, they have a little ting train, an open top bus, and obviously the normal bus that connects all of these three together. So it's going to be quite a long walk we're going to do today, but obviously you don't have to walk it. I'm looking forward to getting these masts removed. I mean, I don't know when it's going to be, if it's going to be, but it's going to be lovely, isn't it? But I'm going to leave the beach behind now and head back to the main road and then head on to our next part of call, which is Cala Bona. So I think it's about, as I seem to remember, about 40 minutes walk. So I'm just going to get on with that and see what we can see along the way. There's a few shops just found here, but apart from the supermarket and a couple of others and the cycle shop, the majority are all closed. As I was saying, for now, most of these restaurants here are all closed. I'm hoping they'll reopen in the season. It's been a strange old time, hasn't it, this last year and a half or so. Just keep my fingers crossed that everything will turn out all right this year. So we're going to come off the main road now, start walking down to Cala Bona and the beach, which is a different beach again. This is a stony beach down there. We're going to be passing lots of restaurants we see all the time on Facebook advertising. If one of them's open, I'll go in and have a little drink. But I've come off the cycle path now, as you can see. So it gives you another option, doesn't it? If you don't want to use the bus, the open top bus or the ting train, you can always get a bicycle and rent it. But it is a pleasant walk. I can imagine in the summer there'll be loads of people doing this walk. And then you've got all these outside gyms to play on. It's something different, isn't it? So this is the first set of pubs we come across, and the only one that's open is that little one for the locals down the end. So at least there is something just in this little part, isn't there? So shortly we're going to be in the second week of April. And apart from the sun and the little bit of heat there is, I would have thought we'd still be in the winter. It's so very quiet still, which is a shame. I know not many people can come at the moment, but you know, with a bit of luck, the places, as in the island I'm talking about, will start to reopen and get back to normal business as soon as possible. So you can see the oldie is opening the 14th of April. So that'd be handy if you come in here self-catering, wouldn't it? Because most of the stuff you need, you can pick up at Aldi for a really good price. So it's just approaching Cala Bona now. It looks like it's clean. I know they've had no tourists here, but it looks like they've actually been painting as well, because all the yellow lines and the white lines look so crisp. So down the bottom here, this is Cala Bona beach, as it were, the sea, and there is a cafe or two around, which is quite nice. So as I was saying, as far as I can remember, it's mostly stony beach along here. So as you can see, it's a lovely place to sit. So I've left the beach. I'm going to carry on the walk now. I'm going to go further up towards Cala Bona and see it round there. So, see round there. It just looks like a nice summer's day, doesn't it, down here? We're just approaching the sandy part now of the beach, which is quite nice. There's a few more people down here, as you can see, on the beach, sunbathing. I'll sit the seagulls just on the side there. I wonder if he's found a little bite to eat. There he goes. Well done, Sydney. You go find something to eat. There's children down there fishing. It's lovely to see the locals, isn't it, having a play on the beach. But the actual sand is only the top part of the beach. Halfway down the beach, it does turn back into the rocks. Yeah, it's a lot more sand this part, isn't there? A lot more people about as well. There's a cafe just here open on the left hand side. And a children's play area. And the hotels are just starting as well. She's here on the left hand side, got a load of the hotels here. There's a nice little park, isn't it, just there. Got a couple of spa shops over there. And I'm going to rejoin the beach here. So as you can imagine, that means the mask can come off. God, I can breathe at long last. I'm going to walk down towards the sea edge again. Nice to see so many people out in there. And it's that smell of the sunblock I can smell as well as you walk past them. It all reminds me of summer holidays and things when we used to come away. So now we have sand the whole way down to the sea edge by the looks of it, yeah. We have indeed. Lovely to see the sea, isn't it, actually? Or be so close to it, I should say. Again, I'm going to come off the sand again and go back on the promenade and put my mask back on. Well, it's a lovely walk along here, as you can see. I've got my mask on, got my hat on. It's quite sunny, actually. I was frightened I was going to burn my head. So there is a little bit of wind, but nothing to get too excited about. It's just quite pleasurable, really. And then, as you can see, again, it stops being sandy. You get the rocks back again. And this seems to go in a different kind of feel altogether again. You've got the shops lead down there. We have a look at the shops when we come back. And the path widens as well just here. And then you've got this other little cove just here, this other little beach, which is connected in some ways to the other one, but it's its own little beach, if you know what I mean. And another cafe open just here as well. It's nice to see so many people out and about enjoying themselves. Slowly getting back to normal, isn't it? And then just round the corner here, we start getting some interesting statues. You get your tickets for your glass bottom boat there. It gets a bit strange around here with all these statues. It does look nice though when you come round this angle. This is where the statues start. And just here, this is where you can get your glass bottom boat and your other trips, boat trips along the end of the jetty there. These statues are interesting. I'd love to know what they're all about, quite honestly. Little window there. You see the sea through the window, can't you? And now we're getting on towards Cala Bona now, which isn't that far away. I always find this little bit to here just interesting round here, because you can look at the statues and you can sort of just have a thought, can't you, what they're all like. It just gives you something to look at, doesn't it, when you're walking. I mean, it's a duvet there and a pillow. Yeah. So I said it is very rocky round this part now. I find it quite interesting how it changes so much from rocks to sand, and then half and half, and then back to rocks again. I think it's just brilliant, those little pedal cars. They're all right on the flat, aren't they? But when you get to a hill, they're a bit much, I must admit. They still wait for their dinner now, you know. They were promised it. They got so hungry they turned to stone. Oh, padlocks. These seem to be the thing at the moment, aren't they? The last few years, padlocks with writing your name on. And another bench. I wonder how many people sit on there. It doesn't look very comfortable, does it? So this must be the Cala Bona strip then, as it were, because there's lots of shops and the hotels are here and everything. So this must be the main part, should I say, when it's all open and busy. Cala Bona's got its own little beach, which is just here. I mean, it's very pebbly, isn't it? There's a little bit of sand there. And it's just round the corner here, you've got more apartments and the walk goes a bit further. But I'm going to start walking back now anyway. Off Cala Bona, which just starts down here a little bit. So you can see there, a lot of places are closed, but we're not in season yet. And this is just where the main part starts. Up that way, that's the beach. Not 2 steps away. And this is where the proper town starts, just here. A few more open around here, the tourist type of ones. I mean, it's getting quite late in the day now, so it's about just coming up to 5 o'clock. So the cafes, bars and things have to stop now, have to shut. You still have takeaway, mind. I've got an ice cream shop that's still open. Works, which is good, getting all ready for this season. I mean, it looks like it could be a good town, really. There's everything you need here. Some amusement arcades there. They're still not allowed to open. Hello.
Hello.
It just seems to keep on going, the town. Actually, it seems to be a lot of different shops here. Apart from the few you expect to see, there are a lot of different ones like this here. Here's a lovely little town. Lots of hotels around here. I mean, it's a sort of walking down, I did notice a few hotels had opened, which is nice, but I wonder how many more are open this season. Continues. More tourist shops. Obviously the locals use them because they're selling designer goods, aren't they? There's a lot of places around here, aren't there? It's quite a nice to the end now of the high street. A couple of restaurants here. Today's film. I hope you enjoyed today's film. If you did, I'd love you to give a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and don't forget my Facebook page, Lovely Life Mallorca. I do love to read your comments, as you know. If you've got any comments, I'd love you to leave them below for us. And you take care, everyone. I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.